Hey guys, good morning. How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday. We have almost made it through the week. Yes, hit a like button. Thank you, Mysterious. Good morning, me oh my. Good morning, Mysterious and Latoy, gang stars this morning. Thank you for being first in. I appreciate it so much. You guys know what the struggle is real in the mornings, guys, isn't it? It's horrific. I cannot wait for summer vacation, but then it's like, oh, okay, camp schedule, or what am I gonna do? Ugh, I don't even want to talk about it. But yes, it's a lot, right? Um, let's see, Victoria, moving in silence. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning. Good morning to everyone, guys. Good morning to everybody hitting the comment section. I've been really trying. Those of you who've been leaving comments, you see, I'm like right now, I don't want to say I'm almost caught up, but I am almost into last week. I thought I was caught up last week, and then sometimes I get lots of comments, sometimes I don't. It just really depends, I think, on how active you guys have been in the chat, how active it's going to be in the comment section. So it just really kind of depends. But I am getting caught up. So for any of you who I haven't even hit a heart on your comment, um, just so you know I saw it. Sometimes a heart just means I saw it. Sometimes a heart doesn't always mean I love your comment. Sometimes I go back, I read a comment, and I'm like, ooh, I didn't mean to heart that. So if you come back and the heart's gone, well, I don't know. Like it could mean anything and nothing. So, but at the end of the day, a heart definitely means I saw your comment. So put it that way. That's what I know it always means, is that I read it and I saw it. Um, Sometimes I'm too quick with the hearts, then I go back and I'm just like, I'm not okay. All right. Once upon to a mom life. How are you? KB, how are you? Ariel, how are you doing? Shonda, Lanice. Hey Lanice, how are you, hun? Um, Tiffany Edwards, good morning. I think I said hi, Shonda, but good morning 2 times. Hi, Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jupi, good morning. D-Ruck, good morning. Good. I'm glad it's not like a long list, because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I did want to talk about this real quick. There's 2 things I want to talk about before we get into like what I really, really want to talk about. But I thought it was these are 2 things worth talking about, because one of these things have been going on for a long time and somebody's been getting exposed, a little bit YouTube street style. Someone's ex is coming to air them out. We all know about, I mean, if you don't know about this, I don't know, maybe you don't watch entertainment news typically, but I think this is a lie that's been going on for a long time, and it does need to be talked about, because this is really, if we were going to talk in YouTube terms, this is how their channel got started, right? But not. I mean, yes, and kind of. Okay, let's talk about this very fast. Which there's a never-ending supply of this coverage on this internet. But I just thought it was really interesting, because honestly, I've thought this for a long time. Kim Kardashian back in the day, she was the assistant to Brandy's mother, Mrs. Norwood, right? And there was a whole big thing with the Norwood family and Kim. Kim had a credit card that belonged to Brandy's mother. Kim was the stylist, and Kim, allegedly, there were charges of up to $100,000 that Ray J's mom and Brandy's mom actually put Kim into small claims court about. So there was a little bit of bad blood between the OG momager, Brandy's mother. I can't remember her first name. Just 1 second. So anyway, so fast forward, Kim is dating Ray J, right? And they do, they're recording themselves, right? Somehow someone gets into Ray J's computer and puts out the alleged sex tape. Honestly, I almost wasn't thinking that it wasn't above the Norwood family to have done it, because I mean Ray J's always been kind of like the spicy kind of Brandy's brother. Um I just wasn't I wasn't above thinking that that could have possibly been a potential. So, yes, Sonia Norwood. So anyway, somehow the tape gets leaked. But if you think about this over the years, and I've heard this said many times, when this got leaked on the internet, every dollar that Kim ended up earning, Ray J earned the same dollar. Have we even heard him talk about this sex tape over the years? I mean, they've talked about it, but they haven't. Ray J wasn't broken up over it. Ray J had his own money. Ray J has had Brandy's career, and there was a lot of money yielded from this sex tape. So the news coming out now that Ray J is exposing Kim in an interview with Double XL magazine does not surprise me. So what they're saying is Ray J is pushing back against what he's calling lies that he's been holding that are being told about him by Kim Kardashian in regards to the infamous sex tape. In an exclusive interview with the Daily Mail, published on Wednesday, May 4th, Ray J refuted the narrative that the Kardashian family has pushed into the public about him having a second sex tape and threatening to leak it. Really and truly, it's the whole entire thing. He said, I've sat in the shadows for over 14 years, allowing the Kardashians to use my name to abuse my name, make billions of dollars over the decade. I mean, this all started out with Kim being Paris's interesting, exotic looking friend. And then, oh, she's dating a black guy. Oh, that's Brandy's brother. All of the things. And oh, there's a sex tape because this is right on the tails of after like the Pam and Tommy tape that was like a big deal back in, back in. And, this was like probably one of the, after the Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee sex tape scandal, this was probably one of the biggest sex tape scandals. And I don't know if it was because it was a white girl and a black guy. Nobody really even knew who this girl was. Nobody really even knew who Ray J was. But this was distributed and they had to eventually sign releases. I mean, this, if it was illegal, it would have been stopped at a certain point. But keep in mind, this was distributed. This was like pay-per-view. They made a lot of money. Yes, she made billions. Ray J made money too, but basically his thing is the whole entire narrative revolving around basically the story that this was leaked. It was never leaked. This was put out, and I think everybody quietly has known this. Honestly, like I said, I wasn't above thinking that Ray J's mom, because she's the manager for Ray J and Brandy over the years. I don't know if she still is. That maybe they all kind of negotiated this out because Ray J made money off of the tape too. So, and it was distributed by Vivid Entertainment. So let me just read this little excerpt and we're going to move on. But don't be surprised. I mean, this house of cards is coming down. These women are in their 40s now, and the stuff of their 20s, yeah, it's going to start coming out because people are kind of, you know, look, Ray J is wanting to clear his name. He said, I sat in the shadows for over 14 years, allowing the Kardashians to use my name, to abuse my name, make billions of dollars over a decade and a half, talking about a topic I've never really spoken about. Make your money. Okay. It's time. I've never leaked anything. I have never, because the assumption was, well, who would have leaked it, right? It was never leaked. It was put out. The story was it was leaked. I mean, just think about it. There was never a break-in. There was never, did he ever get up and, oh, there was a break-in at my house and someone stole videotapes? No. I have never leaked a sex tape in my life. And why would he have not been arrested for revenge porn, right? It has never been a leak. It's always been a deal and a partnership between Kris Jenner and Kim and me. Okay? And we've always been partners since the beginning. Okay? I think, and this is what's being talked about, this whole, so in the Hulu episode, see what kind of kicked this up a little bit Kanye showed up. I don't know if you guys watched this on Hulu, but it was very strange to me when he showed up at her hotel before she was going to do the Saturday Night Live episode. He showed up looking very weird. He looked like he had shoulder pads in his jacket. It was very strange. And he delivers a suitcase, some designer bag suitcase with a old ass computer in it and all of everything, right? And she was afraid that there's some sort of second sex tape. You know what you've been doing. I mean, if Ray J was recording the whole time, he was recording the whole time. But at the end of the day, what Ray J is saying that potentially this is the back and forth, the emails, the text messages. That's what she wants. That's what she wanted, because she has been perpetuating a lie for all of these years, making Ray J into the bad guy. And Ray J, like he said, it's been a partnership this whole entire time. Everybody's known this. Like, this is like one of the worst kept secrets, right? It's actually been socially accepted, the fact that Kim has been. Yeah, that's how she. I mean, look, how many women out there? Look, it's right. Absolutely. Absolutely, and everybody else. You know what I mean? So it's not really uh no, but look, if something was stolen, so maybe not. I don't know what the statute of limitations are. Let's I don't know if it's a grandfathered thing, if it was something prior to. So to your point, the law didn't exist at that point, but let's just say as of today, right? The continued distribution of something that was not legal, right? No police reports, no, I've been robbed, no, they broke into my vault, nothing like that. Do you see what I'm saying? So whether that law existed or not, there were other laws in place that if something truly had been stolen, that could have been dealt with, but that's not the case. You couldn't just like go and take something from someone and just put it out there and not have any repercussions, especially with a company. So it was distributed by Vivid Videos, which Vivid um was or is still one of the largest adult entertainment companies, and they're distributing this and making tons of money. So eventually, yes, there was a deal put into place, and trust and believe Ray J made money. Ray J, who said he hasn't spoken up until now because of the contractual agreement claims, there are multiple sex tapes he and Kim recorded when they were dating in 2002, but says he has never had them in his possession. In 2007, one of the tapes was released for the public consumption as Kim Kardashian superstar after being sold to pornography distributor. Sold just to pornography distributor Vivid Entertainment. In 2016, novel Kardashian Dynasty was written by Ian Halpern, alleges Kris Jenner deliberately leaked the tape to Vivid in a plot to gain fame for Kim. Following the lawsuit, the video cleared for release after Kim and Ray J signed off on it. So the old throw your rock to hide your hands, right? Kris released it. The company got a hold of it. I mean, this is the story that they're telling. They want to release it, so they brokered a deal. So what made it, rather than make it look like we walked it in the door, somehow it got fumbled in the door, but we're going to make money off of it. Ray J confirms this, saying that the sex tape was released like an album. Once I pitched the idea to her, just playing around a little bit, that's when she jumped on the idea, talked to her mom, and it was out of my hands from there. The Raycom earbud creator said he is coming out now after being angered over a recent episode. Yet where Kanye comes in like Captain Super Saver Ho and acts like he went and got some sort of computer out of the clutches of Ray J, his nemesis, and everything is all good. I mean, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it's very strange. Kanye is looking very strange. And at the way that he says that these people have treated him, keeping him from birthday parties, not taking phone calls, Kim acting weird now with this new boyfriend of hers, I wouldn't have gave her nothing. In the video, Kim claims Ye met with rayj at the airport and got the tape. rayj claims all of this is a farce, and to add drama to the show, he admitted to turning over the laptops to Kanye that only contain non-sexual photos of rayj and Kim and speaking man to man to Kanye for hours. I mean, all of this is a lie, rayj said. From the beginning of us putting this sex tape out, this has been the biggest lie in the industry, in the history of entertainment. rayj is getting ready to cash in. He added, they are not letting the world know that there's a bunch of sex tapes that we made, but they're not going anywhere because she has all of them. rayj says he's tired of being the scapegoat for Kim's antics. Excuse me, scapegoat for Kim's antics. How do you believe that rayj is the enemy of all enemies when we've been partners from the beginning of the sex tapes being released until now? We're all still making money. The rap crooner entrepreneur also shared texts, okay, with the Daily Mail that shows him reaching out to Kim, calling her for her on air claims. In the text, Kim acknowledges that she smudged the truth to tell rayj, and tells rayj she will get her team to clarify that this was a joke, in reference to the alleged claims that rayj would leak the video. So she kind of put out there that he was low-key threatening to put out a second tape. And this is where it comes in that they may end up back in court because he feels like this is defamation. Ultimately, Ray said he is in a different space in his life and wants to move forward from the drama. He's a father, he's been a husband, and probably doesn't want his kids to look at him like some sort of creep. Now that I'm a father, it kills my soul to think my daughter would have to go through life thinking her dad was something that he wasn't, rayj added. Double XL has reached out to the Kim Kardashian team for a comment. Girl, they're not answering, period. Okay. All right. Crazy, right? So we'll talk about it. You know, girl, I want to pull those text messages. So we'll talk about that another day. I also want to talk to you about something else really quick before we get into some YouTube streets tea. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Did y'all see the text messages he released? No, I haven't. I'm gonna get to those. Maybe that'll have to be next time. The next time we meet. She has to realize her kids are gonna find out about how she became famous. Yeah, you know, these Hollywood kids, we don't know how they're going to feel 20 years from now. I mean, now, 20 years ago, showing your boobs was like a big deal. Now people walk around in all kinds of see-through shit. People have their leggings smushed up in their asses, camel toes on deck, boobies out. You know what I mean? People dress so different today than they did 20 years ago. I don't know when Saint or Psalm or 17, 18, 19, 20, the way things are going today, is it going to matter? Like it might, but it might not. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even worry about these. Those are rich kid problems. There are plenty of people whose parents, just think of the person who owns Vivid Entertainment, whoever that is, right? You think they have kids? So their kids knows that their dad is a purveyor of porn, right? How do you think Hugh Hefner's kids felt? His daughter ended up CEO of Playboy magazine, the Playboy Enterprise, right? So they just ended up working for the company. Some people, like, what we feel about the product is not necessarily how some of these people who are the pushers of the product feel about it, because to them it's business. So they may just be like, she's an actress. That was what she did at a place in time. Who knows? You know, we're dealing with a whole entire different level of money, access, and privilege. The thoughts around that type of what we would call behavior or lifestyle, even, it's, I can't even begin to know what it's like to be a mom and brokering sex tape deals of my daughter. Okay. Like that's out of the realm of my understanding. So these are the children of the children of that woman, I don't know that they're going to care, quite honestly. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. You know, I mean, if someone's sitting around smoking a blunt right now and your kid comes in smoking a blunt and then their kid comes in smoking a blunt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's shocked? Just think about it. So a lot of people say, oh, their kids are going to find out. Their kids probably already know. Saint in an episode recently was on Roblox, and I don't know what it was, but Kim said her image was in Roblox and they were trying to make phone calls to get something stopped and this, that, and the third. Girl, these people live a whole different lifestyle from us regular people. So I don't really know. But there's a lot of people that live outside of the realm of what is normal for us common folk, and we need not worry about their children. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care. They don't care. It's industry, profession. It's what mommy did for coin. It's how you are getting ready to step on this jet right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all love Rihanna, but is Rihanna a lot? You know what I mean? Like, Rihanna wears, let's say, costumes sometimes and shows her body. Are we worried about the new baby coming? Wait till the baby's gonna see her barely dressed. Oh, because it was a couture $25,000 beautiful handmade spun with gold dress. Does it make a difference that she's on the pages of Vogue naked or Playboy naked? Like, it's naked. Naked is naked, right? But these kids are going to be okay, because these are kids that walk through a home with a painting of mommy naked. It's not a big deal. Like, they just, they're okay. So I just don't think that certain people's lifestyles are the same as ours. Yes, stunts and shows, all of those things. Guys, let's take a look at this. We're gonna pivot in another direction. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can reload this. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. Okay. This is very important because the other day you guys were asking, we were talking about a situation, um, and people getting involved in other people's situation. So we were talking about a KEESHA video, right? And um you didn't, like, she was saying stuff about how you didn't come to defend me, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, all the things, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but I just thought this was a very interesting story. Obviously, it's not related, but this is what happens sometimes when you get all up in your friends' business and love affairs. It can end tragically. Okay. So this happened in Chicago recently, and I just want to share this with you guys because I thought this was absolutely awful and just absolute tragedy. And it all came from trying to notify your friend that her cheating ass boyfriend is doing what? Cheating. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, I always say, and it's just funny because Maury Povich would say this all the time, and I just love how he says this. Did you have to come here to find this out? You came all the way here to find this out? Like, you already knew. You already knew. Okay. So let's pivot for a second. This happened in Chicago, guys. Um, let's look at the headline. Chicago shooting, woman killed downtown, caught friend's boyfriend with another woman. Okay. So all of you guys that like to play private eye and this, that, and the third, want to expose folks, girl, mind your business.
That's where family members say Tashawna Anderson caught her friend's boyfriend with another woman. Soon, that love scandal ending in tragedy.
She told me to tell her daughter she loved her. And after that, it just kept on, like, she was taking breath. She was trying to, breathe. And it was like going away.
Lashawn Anderson left barely able to walk after being shot through the thigh and watching her sister take her last breath.
I'm telling her that you can make it, you can hold on, because I know she's strong.
This would be the final picture of the sisters taken inside of the bathroom at 10 Pins in River North before Tashawna went outside to meet her friend who was confronting her boyfriend.
He's saying that he's yelling at somebody to get out her car. She's going to shoot them.
And shortly after one Saturday morning, Lashawn says she witnessed the unthinkable.
She like, He shot me. He shot me.
Lashawn says she saw the man get out of the passenger side, punch her cousin to the ground before taking aim at the two sisters, both of them able to reach each other right here at this spot where Lashawn says she worked desperately to save her sister's life.
I was putting pressure on her little wound that she got so it won't bleed out no more.
But she never made it, and she says the alleged shooter drove off.
Why would you shoot my sister? For no reason. She won't argue with him or nothing.
Right.
She won't never argue with him. She was taking up for her friend.
Police say at this time, no one is in custody as Tashawna's family is now left grieving her sudden loss.
I can't get the image out of my head, and I just wanted her to hold on, like, because she have a daughter, and she only one.
Okay, guys. Clearly this is awful news. And so a family, 2 women shot, 1 killed in River North Saturday are speaking out as they said led to the deadly shooting. Tashawna Anderson, 26, and her sister, 31, Lashawn Anderson, were inside the 10-pin bowling lounge in River North when Tashawna caught her friend's boyfriend with another woman, according to the family. Soon, the love scandal ended tragically. She told me to tell her daughter she loves her. After that, she wasn't taking breaths. She was trying to breathe, and it wasn't going away, said Lashawn, who suffered a gunshot wound from the incident. Lashawn, who is now left barely able to walk after being shot through her thigh and watching her sister take her last breath. I'm telling her you can make it. All right, let's go to this. Shortly after 1 a.m. Saturday, Lashawn said she witnessed the unthinkable. She was like, he shot me. He shot me. Lashawn said she saw the man get out of the passenger side, punch her cousin to the ground before taking aim at the two sisters. Both of them were able to reach the other right at the shot where Lashawn said she worked desperately to save her sister's life. Let's hear from the police captain.
So on the 30th of April at 358 North State, at just after 1 in the morning, there was a homicide that took place outside of a bowling alley. This incident was a domestic related incident where the offender in this incident was with a woman and the offender's, ex-girlfriend or another woman that he, basically was a girlfriend. There was an argument, and the argument, they left the bowling alley. That argument ensued outside. The offender and a female were seated inside of a vehicle. His ex-girlfriend and additional females were outside the vehicle. The argument continued to escalate, at which point the male offender exited the vehicle, discharged his weapon, causing the death of one of the females and then shooting another female, and then fled the scene. So the detectives are working with all the people involved, and they are seeking to apprehend this offender. So on the 30th.
Girl, is this not awful? It's just a lot of different things. Wait 1 second. It's a lot of different things to me. Some of it is, were you guys able to see that? Okay, you guys could see it. I don't want to say it's mind your business, but some of it really is. People are very different today, and a lot of men have a lot to lose. Okay. There's a lot of women out here who are doing well. There are people who have money, finances, status, all kinds of stuff tied into these relationships. There are people who are home right now who know what they know, what they know. You might not think they know, but they know. So you calling home, girl, like, we're just going to take this to YouTube streets. So Brittany calling KEESHA and saying, KEESHA, I see Jeremy in the car with another woman. Do you know how bad that could have gone? For as bad as it went, and for us talking about it a year later, and Brittany's job being called and Jeremy cussing her out and all those things. Do you see how this happened for another woman? She can barely walk, and her sister is gone because they wanted to tell someone who might already know that they're dealing with some sort of a weirdo bum. Okay? So I'm just saying, I'm not saying, look, it's summer 2022. Everybody's been in the house. You catch somebody doing something. Girl, see what you see. Do what you need to do, but just be careful because there's a lot of people out here that would rather try to off you than to be caught out there. And some people, we don't know how they live. And you just have to be very careful because homegirl might have, girl, mind your business. Did I not tell you that yesterday? Mind your business. You don't think homegirl knows that her man is trash? You don't think she knows? And look, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Have it. Take your receipt picture from far away and bounce. Pretend like you didn't even, girl. I know I've seen a couple of things in my lifetime and did not get involved. I'm just going to be honest. Like what's the pile on worth when you already know what you know? Me adding insult to injury, me adding just another occurrence, more embarrassment, all of those things. Honestly, I'd rather be a supportive friend and help in a different way because I mean, girl, like another sighting, seriously? We're like you already know. What you going to do with this sighting over another sighting? Now my name's up in it and I can't, my name is up in it. So no. No ma'am. That's okay. Mind your business. Even if it's family, if people know, leave it alone. 10 times someone finding something out, what's the 11th time going to do? Think about it, mastermind. If somebody is bound and determined they love that man, look at, I hate to pick on Tamala Mann all the time, but Tamala Mann's husband had 2 kids. And Tamala Mann is still married to that guy. Okay. Okay. Harris Nikki been on the scene. That's why Kim attached herself. Absolutely. Well, you know what? It's not so much she attached herself. Keep in mind, her father is best friends with O.J. Simpson. They all lived in the same area. She grew up around Lionel Richie. She grew up with Nicole Richie. Like Kim wasn't just somebody from over town. Kim was a neighbor. They lived in Brentwood. Her father was one of the most successful attorneys in Beverly Hills. That was O.J. Simpson's best friend. She was swimming at Michael Jackson's. She knew Michael Jackson. These are kids that went to Michael. These are kids. You want to know who the kids that went to Neverland? Yeah, Kim. Little Bobby. These are the kids. Nicole Richie. What does Nicole Richie do? She's the son of Lionel Richie. She doesn't sing, dance, nothing. She's the kid of a famous person. Kim Kardashian was. How do you think Kim got to be a stylist for Sonia Norwood and Brandy and Ray J? Her parents were plugged in. Her parents operated in that circle. So she's not someone who just fell into place. She was in place. She was part of that. Now, were they billionaires? No, but a lot of these people weren't billionaires. A lot of people started making, a lot more money and capitalized off of the situation. But at the end of the day, Kim hanging out with Paris, I think Kris Jenner was good friends with Kathy Hilton. And Kathy is Paris's mother. And these are people who she'd been around. So maybe she got in probably more with Paris, possibly through Nicole Richie, but girl, I don't know. But they were part of that circle. She didn't just kind of like meet at a club and just fall in. They were in there. Just like even Jordan's father, like you would think that Jordan is some kind of just random person that Kylie picked up. I forget what the association is, but her mother and father, I think her mother was some sort of a model and her father was some sort of this or that. And she was in the circle. She wasn't just like dropped off at the Jenner's house to become friends with Kylie. She was, she's not some poor, unfortunate young black girl. You know what I'm saying? These are people who are in the circle. You don't just kind of like just fall into the circle. You're there. You may not be well known and you might not be in the front, but you're playing something in the back for these people to even have anything to do with you. Right. Their friends, wealthy, famous parents, right? So, and Robert Kardashian was the attorney to these famous people. Jordan's dad, executive producer of The Fresh Prince. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But you would think that Jordan was some sort of unfortunate mishap little black girl from East LA. You know what I'm saying? Like you never hear about Jordan's situation or how she was raised. And I guess they did at a certain point, but what the optics looked like is she was just some hanger on, somebody using Kylie, someone on the come up, you know. No, that's not the case. She just wasn't, you know, she wasn't singing, dancing, sex taping, or anything like that. But anyway, guys, let's move on because there's so much to cover. Okay, so I want to talk about this just a little bit, and I'm going to be honest, I have not seen the whole entire video, but I thought this was very strange. This was brought to my attention this morning, and I happened to see this in the video, and I was just like, oh, okay, this is okay, girl. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And we'll take a look at it a little deeper later because we just gonna pop this out, let this marinate, and then we'll come back to it. Hold on just a second so you can hear something. So okay, let's start it like this. And some of y'all may have heard this before, but I didn't, and I just thought it was interesting. So, this okay. So, is it showing yet? Okay, now. Y'all, Keisha's in New Orleans. You know, Keisha went to a wedding, but she said she's calling it vacation. I guess, girl, if that's what it is, girl, have fun. She was in New Orleans and it's vacation, right? So now, so the funny thing, let me go back a little bit because the funny thing, I may as well just show it now. The funny thing was that Keisha was so proud of herself, girl. Um, Ooh, that outfit. I did not like that outfit one little bit, but girl, she loved it. She got it from Fashion Nova. It's posted on her Instagram. But anywho, um, she gets to the hotel. She loves the hotel. She's showing some of the hotel decor. This was so funny to me. She's like, I did a really good job picking this hotel. Okay, great. So this part was funny to me. Hold on. Okay. So she's kind of giving us a tour of the hotel room, right?
Our important things popped up. And yeah, so anyways, y'all, let's see what this can it open right here. I'm not doing too much. Up there it goes. Up this what the world? The parking garage. Now this
You know when you get a hotel room and you open the window and it's like a brick wall, or you are in the back of the back, or you are you are facing the parking deck. Oh my god, that was so funny. She was going through the room like, "Oh my god, it's so nice. It's so this, the aesthetics this, the aesthetics that." Next thing you know, she opens up the blinds
crazy.
and it's like,
but overall, I really
yes,
do
keep that
love
closed.
this hotel. I'll keep you guys updated. Look at the floor, so pretty. And yeah, so I'm about to do my makeup. Babe headed out real quick because he needed a light
Oh,
snack. So I'm
wait,
about to
hold
do
on
my
a
makeup and get
second.
dressed, and then hotel. I'll keep you guys updated. Look at the floor, so pretty. And yeah, so I'm about to do my makeup. Babe headed out real quick because he needed a light snack. So
Babe headed out real quick because he needed a light snack. We just got into town from out of town. Maybe you want to go downstairs. Look, I'm just gonna while you're getting dressed, I'm just gonna go downstairs. I wish we would go on vacation and you gonna leave me upstairs and go get some food without me. How does that work? Is that a thing? Go get us a snack. Be right back. Go down. I mean, call room service. I don't know, but why in the world? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, he left. He left. Um, Let me go here though, really quick. So they're on Bourbon Street. This is what's interesting to me, and I didn't even know that this was a thing, but okay. Um, and I'm not even trying to keep up on it to know it's a thing, but this was so they're on Bourbon Street, and all of a sudden,
Bob, no.
okay, crab legs,
Well, we all pretty much got the same stuff. Y'all
girl,
Jade
seafood.
brought us out. Yeah.
Girl, okay, so there is a person who joined them. How, why, I do not know. And girl, don't care. But this was interesting to me because this morning I got an email, not an email, excuse me. I got a message in IG. I got a DM. Someone hit me in the DMs just a moment, and I want to let you guys hear something. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Girl, when I mean, I don't know. Maybe these people know each other. Girl. Y'all tap in. Did you guys watch this video? Were you aware that KEESHA is entertaining reaction channels? I mean, does she even know this woman? Who is this person to KEESHA Anderson? Can you guys enlighten me on this topic, please? Other than someone who covers her channel? I had no idea, girl. Is this some sort of a collab? Tap in. Let me okay. Well, I okay, keep tapping in. Drop the T, please. Okay. So this is a friend to bougiegang, a boo boo. One of my boo boos dropped off in my DM something that they thought that I would want to hear, or really thought something that we would want to hear. So let's listen, okay? Hopefully you guys can hear this.
So with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And okay. So with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And okay. So with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And the Paris situation, like, I won't even. Okay. So with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And
Ooh, ooh. Did we hear it? And did I think I put? I did. Y'all hear that? I'm just girl. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, let's continue. So the person that you just heard in that recording appears to be the person who is sitting and having drinks with Keisha and Da Boom. Okay.
Who? Y'all, Homer Simpson over there. I never even watched the show The Simpsons. Jade brought us back to bourbon. I ain't like stuff like that. And this is what we got, y'all. A hand grenade. Y'all see? Y'all was talking about on the vlog. Or not on the vlog, in the live. Look at him in that diaper. Y'all see him?
So this person, Auntie, who is walking through the streets, it's very odd pairing here, who joined them on Bourbon Street. I don't know how this matchup came to be. And again, don't rightly care, girl. It looks like Secret Services over there. Look at the men in the suits. Do you see them? They're probably like, what in the whole fuck is going on this strip? Okay. They're walking like, girl, all I know is that what was dropped into my DMs was a recording of this person right here in the black tunic, uh, tennis shoes, and business pants walking down Bourbon Street, waving grenades. Like, girl, they probably sold 1 million of those in the last 2 days. Nobody cares that you're holding a drink. It's Bourbon Street, girl. Girl, that person right there who looks like they got their makeup done by Liv was caught on tape, caught on video, caught on her channel expressing herself about Mr. Jeremy. Okay. Who is the camera person at this very moment? Oops. Hold on.
So with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And
Look, what do they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Girl, interesting. In case you're just coming in, number one, hit the like button.
this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she says is true, but all concerning Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get flagged or sued or whatever. Jeremy is a bum. Like, she met him in high school. He didn't even holler at her then. He hollered when she got some money, and he's a bum. And
Girl, express yourself. Huh. Interesting. We'll just stop right there. I think there's we'll come back to that. Okay. Let's just park on that. Guys, I did a video a couple months ago when there was a situation out here on the YouTube streets. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but there was a certain reactor who ended up at Queen Nija's mother's house. Girl, like, there's some weird shit happening. I don't know. Look, girl, I don't know. I don't know. It's strange to me. I have never thought of like going to go have lunch with my jazzy life. You know what I'm saying? Like, my God. Okay. Um, I don't know. All I know is making friends, trying to create frenemies, trying to create friendships. Like, you have to be very careful. And this woman is out on the town. She has been featured in a video. We see you out enjoying drinks and libations and the shenanigans of the Bourbon Street. And maybe Keesha is fully aware, maybe she knows what she knows, and it's okay. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I don't know. But a lady who shows up on these YouTube streets who poses as a supporter um, has been quite vocal about her feelings on a topic, stating that, what was that? At first, she was on whose side? If there's a side, I don't believe in the side thing. At the end of the day, it's not about sides to me. It's just about how you
So with
feel.
this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because
Okay, I was very much on Paris's side. What? Ding 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 ding. I was very much on whose side? If there is a side, like me personally, girl, I try to say sideless. Me personally, I'm on the side of logic and sense, okay? And if that happens to be one side versus another side, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But what is logical and what makes sense isn't always the same thing, because it's kind of in the eyes of the beholder. But what
so with this Keisha Paris situation, like, I won't even lie to you. Like, at first, I was very much, I was on Paris' side because at the end of the day, a lot of what she
girl,
says is
I'm on the
true.
side of
But
gossip and tea.
all of a
Okay,
sudden,
hello.
Jeremy is a bum. Like, in my opinion, I don't want to get.
So I don't know. If I wonder if someone's going to lose their helping hand certification, or is someone getting ready to lose the helping hand certification? I do not know, but if you are in possession of a helping hand certification on the YouTube streets for certain YouTubers, that you are going to give them a helping hand. Girl, Rube Tuesday had to drop out the bushes. Good morning, Rube. Hey, boo boo. Good morning to everyone in the bushes. Hey, hey, hey. Go ahead and hit the like button for your girl. Go ahead. Um, Look, maybe this is cold tea for some of you guys, but for some of you guys, I can see it's clearly not. But the lady with the long wig, the big healthy 7 packs of hair wig, was caught busted in a lie. Okay. And what is the lie? Pretending to like Miss Keisha, signs her name Keisha Pastel, uh Kaylee Anderson. Okay. Look, the bottom line is this: you're a YouTuber, be careful of the people that you befriend, because there are people out here that really, I guess, do kind of prey on your downfall and want to make you look stupid. I don't know if this video, who recorded this, I don't know if it has since been privated. I don't know if somebody is super nervous right now, but at the end of the day, be careful what you say, stand 10 toes down and own your shit. At the end of the day, me personally, if I was talking shit about someone, I would not be sitting around trying to be their best friend. Okay. It's no problem to have an opinion. And maybe sometimes opinions change. You see how nice I'm being? Sometimes opinions change. Maybe, oh, you know what? I got new information. That person is not a bum. However, I think clearly, when this first thing started, I was on the side of Paris. Paris made good sense. Jeremy is a bum. I think those are three things right there that I don't know. Keesha, I'm surprised she would know and have this person in their vlog and around her man while he is recording you. Jeremy seems like the type. Nah, that she what? Girl, that was a whole fumble. That girl, that was a fumble. I don't know as much as Keesha could potentially roll with someone who did her wrong. I think Jeremy seems like the type of guy to find out that someone was talking trash about him behind his back, and then you are sitting across the table from me at a restaurant having drinks and kikiing. I almost feel like that would be a problem. Okay. But let's move on, guys. Let's move on because I gotta make the most of my time because guys, it's crunch time. Because this is it's crunch time. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see. Drop your comments down below. If you're coming in, drop your comments in the chat. If you're watching this Ponda replay, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure if you're new here and you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Stop. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification so you can be notified every time I drop a video, every time I go live, and so you can participate in these chats. Today, it was a one-day lockout because you know what? It's you like y'all. I mean, stop playing. So it's not going to always be a 24-hour lockout. It might be 1 year on tomorrow. I don't know. It's whatever I feel. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be in the chat when the time is right. Okay. Let's talk about this really quick because this was some shenanigans yesterday of epic proportion and somewhat of a epic fail in the comments. Okay. Y'all came through on that too. Like this was very strange. Let's just go to the comments first. Let me just Olivia, girl. I don't know if your mom is a editor. Well, maybe not because I don't see any hearts. So there's someone named Tony. Tony C. Girl, Tony, thank you for asking the question. Let me give Tony a like. Hey Tony. Okay. Tony asked a very important question, guys. Let's make this big. I guess I'm just lost. I thought you were breastfeeding. Here comes Stella. Stella with the boots. Stella with the answers. Okay. Stella with the answers says Liv is doing both. She works a lot and makes him bottles for when she is at work. Thank you, love, for your support. Stella, are you not watching your daughter's channel? I don't know if she wanted everyone to know that she had a job. Carla said, am I missing something? She has a job? Stella says, okay, thanks for responding. No, Tony says, okay, thanks for responding. Stella says to Carla, Liv works 2 jobs. One of them is YouTube. Carla says, so she works an actual job where she gets in a car and goes to work, has a boss and coworkers. What is this mystery job? And I already like that one, girl. Y'all, this is about like when Mom Dukes is down in the comments, just talking, just running that yapper, okay? Running that yap. Okay? Interesting. Okay? Interesting. Olivia, girl, what do tell? Guys, I'm sorry. I've always thought that Liv was working. When Liv was giving us working vibes, when she was showing up at like that warehouse place, she would be, she took us driving one time. She was somewhere and she's always appearing to be on some sort of a break. Like, okay, guys, I've got like 15 minutes. I've got like 20 minutes. I think the assumption was that, maybe she's going to some sort of an appointment, this, that, and the third. Olivia probably is working a job. Why not? Do people know at her job? Girl, how would we even know? We don't know. We don't know. Oh, I'm getting some messages. People are enjoying the live. Thank you for the live feedback. Thank you. Okay. So yes. So Stella is saying that Liv has a job. She works 2 jobs. She's still breastfeeding. She's making bottles, all of the things. But listen to this foolishness.
I just ended my live. I'm like in the same position. Like I'm like in the exact spot that I just did my live in. But anyway,
Now,
what's
hold on
up,
a second.
everyone?
That was
Same position. Like I'm like in the exact
okay. So you've got a beauty mirror in the corner. I mean, I'm not mad at this little aesthetic situation going on over here. I mean, it is still very, I'm not going to even like what I would do to correct the situation right now. I'm not going to tell. She'll have to figure that out, but it's I would definitely take 2 things away, maybe 3, and it would clean it right on up because I think yeah, it's bad. I would take 3 things away, and I would take those fugazi lights off that mirror. If you want a mirror with lights on it, buy one. Okay? If you want a mirror in your living room because that's the aesthetic that you're looking for, I'm just not going to say anything else. Yeah,
spot
I'm not. I could tell
that
people
I
how
just
to
did my live
dress
in.
up their
But
home. It got clear for a second. You guys can go back, but whatever. Let's keep going.
anyway, what's up, everyone?
Oh, we're
Like I haven't
fine.
vlogged in a minute. It's Sunday. It's just gonna be a nice, relaxed Sunday vlog. I ordered some pollo tropical. It was I still have the wrap in here. I'm not in the mood to eat it right now. I'm about to clean up. I'm gonna clean my kitchen because I do want to make some salmon tonight for dinner. Oh my god, you guys, I love salmon so freaking much. It's ridiculous. Like that's all I want to eat. I think I love salmon more than I love chicken. Like chicken's cool, but salmon is just top tier. Period. I'm about to wash some clothes so I can fold up some clothes, clean up. The baby is still sleeping at the moment. Let's hope he just stays asleep. I just got off the phone with baby. He got off work. He's
Now all of a sudden, her baby. We don't even know if this is baby daddy or not. She just got off the phone with baby.
taking a nap right now, and then he's gonna go back into work.
He just got off work. He's taking a nap and he's going back into work, but he lives 6 hours away. Who has a so you're dating a guy who lived 1 city over because she was in Clearwater or is Largo, whatever, and allegedly this guy was in Tampa, right? Now he lives 6 hours away and works all the time. Let me tell you something. 6 hours from Tampa is damn near South Carolina or Miami. Okay? 6 hours from Charlotte, it takes us 8 hours to get to Orlando. 6 hours, I think we would be in Daytona. Okay? 6 hours from Tampa, you're in the ocean cuz you're in the Atlantic or you are in the Gulf, period. All right? You're swimming halfway to New Orleans. And if you go south, you're in Miami. So what? So, and this man, you're pregnant and he moves 6 hours away. And then you just talked to him. He said he just got off work. He's going to sleep and then he's going back to work. Girl, you are with a whole married man if you even have a man. But this girl, it's more side chick awareness to me.
is just my man is just always working. So I guess that's a good thing though. That's a good thing. I really need to vacuum. I need to vacuum, but I don't want to wake the baby up.
Girl.
My mother is not here. Let me get up. Girl, I gotta get some stuff done. I was sleep. I just dyed my hair again. You guys, I want it like black. Okay. Look how pretty it is outside. My mom is growing some stuff out here. I guess I can take you out here. Some little, what does she call these? Bean sprouts, I think. My mom is really into gardening. She wants to put like a whole garden thing out here. Here's what it's looking like outside. It's so nice today.
Don't be mad when people are identifying your apartment complex when you're sitting there identifying your apartment complex. You live in a very specific area and you live in an apartment complex with a very large body of water. And your apartment looks, just from the vantage point right here, guys, like this woman is so silly. Right there. Is that, I mean, look, we don't know what that is, but that could be like a leasing office and the gym or the the multi-purpose facility. Like, girl, you're giving people too much information. Why are you showing all of this? Every apartment complex in your city doesn't have a big ass lake. And then from your window, you can see these 3 buildings with 2 small buildings, one in between each one. Like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Like, I just don't get it.
So nice today. Yeah, it's beautiful out here today. Let's get to cleaning, y'all. So my bathroom is a mess too. I'm not gonna show you my shower because I just washed my hair, and you know, black guy is messy. But I got this new little curtain for my closet, and I like it because it's see-through. Can y'all see how it's see-through? And yeah, so
With a bunch of clothes and
it just
shoes you do not
matches
wear.
the color scheme because, as you can see in my closet, I have
The color scheme is, so you were looking for shoes the other day and you've got all these pairs of sneakers. Ooh. Those might even be Stella shoes. I mean, why is it that you have no shoes to wear?
a pink rug, and
But you know, after having a baby, it depending on how things went, I mean, her feet could still be swollen. I don't know.
I don't know.
Girl, does Olivia have a pair of heels in there? Do you see these heels? Do you see those heels right there, guys? Girl, do you imagine Olivia in those heels? She'd be 6 feet tall. Girl. Anyway, that's enough of that video. Babe works all the time. He's working, he's back to work, he's going back to sleep. Basically, he has no time to come see you and his firstborn son. Okay, let's just remember the lie here. This is a man with no children. This is a man who moved away from you 6 hours. This is a guy who told you he was leaving to join the service. And this is someone who works all the time and has no time to come see you and your new son, and seems to come through on a moment's notice. And you're sitting on live stream getting ready after 9 o'clock on a Monday night. Certainly not prime time. Okay. This is weird. I don't know any of you low life living out there who thinks that that is normal. That's not normal, hun. That's booty call lifestyle. That's be ready when I call. That's just, he doesn't have time for you. That's I'll be there when I get there. Girl, champagne, that's D appointment. Absolutely. Why would you be getting ready to run out the house and have him waiting? Like, the whole optics to me would have been different if that was your man and that's the father of the boy. I feel like I would just be hearing her say different things. We've never heard her say anything about how, and I'm, you know, I don't even want to tip my hand on what a man who truly loves you and is interested in you and is interested in their kid would be saying. Because Olivia is always in the bushes. Olivia, probably just think back to when you had your babies with Gerard and the things that he would say and the things that you're not conveying to us about what's really going on at that situation, which is basically you single momming and raising up baby bands on the low and trying to convince us that there's someone else when there's probably really no one else. Okay. So I don't know that she once again filmed her date, Nancy Davis. I think that was just the date. I think she broke it up into 3 videos. She went live getting dressed. She went live after she got dressed. She went live in the car, and this is the vlog of the actual date versus like the kids going. So there was the video. She broke up one day into 4 videos, basically, right? She went live twice. She was live in the car. She put up a video at the dam. We're going to the dentist's office, and Bay is dealing with his sister. What that meant, I don't know. And talking about the kids at the doctor's appointment, setting up legendary with an eyes, dentist appointment, all that bullshit. Anyway, then the next video is them going out on a date. Okay. And so I want to talk about the date separate because Jasmine she's strange to me. I don't even want to talk about it right now because it's too much to talk about. But I know a lot of you guys have your feelings of what you think if Chris is into her or not. I mean, me personally, Chris ain't going nowhere. And it's not just because Jasmine is a YouTuber. Jasmine, girl, it's not because she's a YouTuber. I think you have to look at people's patterns. Chris is not with anybody he's had kids with. He's still with Jasmine. He's working. He's taking her out. He's allowing himself to be filmed. If Chris really wasn't vibing with her like that, she's pretty aggressive in terms of like when he said he didn't want to have an Instagram, or she's lying, guys, and she goes, "No, I'm going to make you have a Instagram," and all of these things. Like, she's pretty aggressive with him, which is interesting to me. I don't understand the relationship, but he told her a couple of dates ago that she filmed not to make every date about YouTube. And here she is literally talking to us more than she's talking to him. Now, of course, maybe we saw 5 to 7 minutes of video revolving around that. However, we didn't see what was not put into the video. And how about just have a dinner where you don't take the camera out? Like, everything, Jasmine, to me, in my opinion, I was to talk about this really quick. Jasmine, to me, is operating under everything is content, and everything can be content, and everything could be content, but everything doesn't have to be content, especially when you have someone in your life that is not in the YouTube life. They get it. They may watch videos, they may support you, all of the things, but it is not fair to the people who love you and surround you to constantly have a fucking camera in their face all the time when that's not their thing. Period. It's just not. And you're going to run him off. I'm not here saying Chris doesn't love her. I don't know that, and I don't care. I hope he does, because she needs somebody, right? But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is this: stop trying to run your man off, because you're not going to make me the scapegoat. You're not going to make me, and I'm saying me, us, you're not going to make the internet the fall guy for when you make that happen, because you're doing too much. You're doing too much of the wrong thing. If your family doesn't want to be recorded, your family doesn't want to be recorded. Read the room. If it's a date, like literally they were at the restaurant, it was 8:30, and they're in the car picking up plates from somewhere else at 10:30. When is it that you just say, I don't need any food? Didn't y'all just leave a huge steak dinner? Why are y'all doing the circuit of people running around to collect plates? I'm sorry. I've just never been one of those people who runs around and collects plates. I cook. And if I don't cook, I buy food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just never been a plate collector. You know, there are some people, girl, 4th of July, they coming to get plates everywhere. And that's, girl, that's here, there, and everywhere, everybody. Okay. And I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with that. Like I'm saying, I'm just not one of those people. Because I'll cook my 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? If I want hot dogs, sausages, steak, or whatever. And honestly, I love my own cooking. I love my own cooking. So when I want some potato salad, I'm not, there's really nothing out there that I want that someone else cooks that I am trolling a date for to see if they cooked it. I'm just going to be really honest. And the last thing I would want to do after a whole entire steak dinner and I am full is go troll for someone else's food. Unless someone made like a fantastic, now I do like some cake. If someone made some cake or a nice dessert, yeah, we can go pick that up. But yeah, I'll come get that tomorrow. It's date night. But yeah, Jasmine is a whole different type of woman. And she's, I don't know. She's a whole different type of person. And I think Chris is there. He's not going anywhere. I think they like each other. I think that if Chris is talking, and when your guy is not talking, I think that's more of a problem. And Chris is talking, he's giving feedback, he is trying to work with her. Jasmine is so into that lens and the camera that instead of doing things more deliberate, why not just do a sit down video and just talk about the date? Why not go while you're going to the grocery store, tell us what happened and show us some pictures? You don't have to do a whole video sitting at the restaurant telling. I could barely watch the video, and I'm gonna tell you why. is because it was so loud, and I hate loud restaurants. And the loudness of the restaurant was coming through, and it just, I don't like being in restaurants like that. So I like a more quiet situation, and it was a very loud crowd. And also I think I just have some sensitivity with, since the pandemic, you know, we go places but we don't go out a lot, and I would think that the places that we do go, honestly, are typically very quiet. People are talking, you know, it's not a big social scene. It's people having dinner and talking at a reasonable tone, so it's not super duper loud. But that's just my liking and my taste. Now, if we went to a spot to have drinks and it's very social in a bar and all those things, then I would expect that, right? Um However, for me, it was just hard for me to watch that video because it was like, it was triggering, like the loud noise and everything. So I mean, I could watch it. It wasn't awful or anything. I just couldn't get with it last night because I was like, gosh, they're in a loud restaurant and I hate loud restaurants, right? So anyway, I wasn't prepared to really talk about the deep dive, the video. Just because we had so much ground to cover today and some tea to drop earlier. If you're just coming in and you did not catch the tea of a frenemy on Bourbon Street with KEESHA Anderson, just go ahead and slide that bar back and you can hear what you need to hear. And I'll put chapters in here because I feel like there's going to be people coming through to listen, and maybe there'll be videos with splaining and all that. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now, anybody speaking on this topic, I'm not interested in. Like, I drop my tea and I keep it moving. I'm not trying to dwell. I am not going to spar with anyone who got their pants caught down. None of that. I just drops the tea and I keep it pushing. I don't mingle. Okay. I drops the tea and we keep it going. Okay. So anyone speaking in reference to this, you can save those videos. You don't have to send me that. But if you have tea, go ahead and drop it. But anyone who wants to go live on me as a topic, yeah, I pass on that. I'm not interested in what I don't care what anyone has to say about me. I'm secure in myself. Okay. Anywho, guys, Bougie Gang, you're awesome. Bougie Gang, go ahead, hit the like button for me if you enjoyed this live today. Girl, I got to go get on my other paper chase, go collect my other bag. And you know, if time permits, you know, I'm gonna do what I can do and see if I can come back. But you know, I'm trying my hardest in that comment section. So go ahead, give me some love down in the comments. Go ahead, hit the like button, share this live, share if you care. If you want to see your girl grow, guys, y'all, I need to elevate, and you guys coming through and being social with this social media helps me grow. So if you have a friend or you want to tell a friend to come through, tell them to subscribe, tell them to hit the notifications, and then watch the videos. I so appreciate it, guys. You guys are so awesome. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye. I don't know if V is still here or not, but V, I think, I don't know if all of the bridesmaids were AKAs, but they certainly were stepping, and Keesha is not, so therefore she would not. So, doesn't look like everybody who was stepping was a bridesmaid, but they definitely had a line going of the sorors. So, yes, but yeah, interesting. So that was the girl who got married. Good for her, and congratulations. We celebrate marriage here. um we also celebrate sisses doing it for themselves, as a single baddie, because there is nothing wrong with that. It's better to wait and meet the right person to get the laws involved with. And I mean the right way, which is in marriage and all of the things, and to build a life together rather than just running to the first, okay? Who makes it pop, okay? um beware, beware of that. Just because you get popped the right way is not a good reason to attach yourself to someone, because that could be the wrong one. But yeah, thank you for dropping that off to us, ma'am. And V, thank you for dropping off that information. But yeah, we can go back through that episode, and we can even show the wedding. I honestly thought about the wedding. What was interesting to me, as I guess those of you who stayed behind, a little bonus, um in the registry, right? Hold on a second, let me see if I can find it. In the registry, when they signed in, did you notice? So this is my thought, right? When we go to weddings and go to places that there is a sign in type of situation. Oh, am I seeing this? I had it, but now I don't anymore. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yes. Come through, come through, come through. Okay. Let me see if I can. So here comes the bride. Wait, let me show you. Y'all still with me? Put some manicure emojis in the chat. Let's see. Y'all, I was ready to go. Y'all got me over here. V dropping. Okay. Okay, there's the bride's beautiful dress. I don't know how many dresses she had. We can look through that again, but for right now, we're here for a purpose. Hold on. Okay, so they are coming through. They're doing this season's dance. They are going through, and they are repping for the sorority. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. Okay, girl. Okay. Yes, yes. Even with the glasses on, looking cute. Yes. Yes. Keesha could not have participated in that portion. She is not a sis like that. Okay. Mm, let's go. Let's go. Okay. That's the bride and groom. So this was on April 30th, 2022. Miss Khadijah and Jared. Okay. Welcome to our wedding. Okay. Okay. And boom. All right. So looks like Jeremy signed in for himself. And AL Jeremy, I think, is Alabama. It's ATL, dear. And then Keesha signs in below. Whenever we go places, girl, it could be a wedding or a funeral. It's always to us together. Now, obviously, they're both not pastel. We know this, right? However, he could have signed Keesha and Jeremy, or Keesha A and Jeremy P, or Keesha A or Keesha Anderson, whatever, and Jeremy Pastel, like together. But basically, it looks like he signed and then she signed, which is so weird. Maybe she's not up on that, but you guys came together. So me personally, I would have signed on one line. That's just me. I know that's a petty technicality. But that's what I would have done. Did you guys see that? Let me see. Was that showing? Did that show? You did not see anything. Hold on. I was like, did I hit the button? Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh, you didn't see anything at all. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. I forgot to hit the button. Okay, well, we'll start with here and then we'll go backwards. Okay. You see that? Even if you're dating, wouldn't you just sign like Robert Gordon and Bootylicious Smith? Because that shows you two were together. Girl, it's just like I said, it's a petty technicality, but I don't, that was strange to me. I would have imagined that you guys would have done that together. And here's the bride looking gorgeous in her dress. Yes, come through, sisters. Let's go. Yes, look at the sisters. Look at the Soras of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Okay, look. Okay, girls. Yes, with the glasses. Okay, yes. All of the cute dresses. Yes. Hair on place, hair on point. Everybody doing it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Kadisha and Jared. Did you guys see that? And there's the sign-in book. Okay. Nice wedding. Beautiful venue. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Nice venue. Looks like they got married outside, guys. Oh, that must, I wonder if that's her sister. The one with the glasses must be maid of honor. She's holding her bouquet. Very pretty. All of the things. We don't know what music is playing, so I don't even want to. She's beautiful. The bride is gorgeous, but what woman is not looking absolutely gorgeous on her wedding day? It should be the happiest day of your life. Hold on one second. I'm being nosy. I'm being nosy, guys. Someone said they are for the gossip and the tea. Okay. What's that called? Something Palace. Champala Palace. Oh, Champagne Palace. Okay, Champagne Palace. We will be getting married on April 30th, 2022 at the Champagne Palace. Okay. Y'all, let me get out of here. Y'all have me out here being real silly and I got to get to work. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later.